Good morning everybody! Welcome to Vlogmas Day! What's the date today? It's the 12th, I think. Is it? I don't even know. Yes! Welcome to Vlogmas Day 12, everybody! We have a snotty Darren baby here, and I prepared him a very delicious breakfast. If you have an 8-month-old plus, then you can make them an original oat porridge. And inside I have blueberries, strawberries, cinnamon and raisins, which is delicious. And it's my first time doing this for him, so I'm going to see if he likes it. I found this 4-week meal plan online for an 8-month plus babies, and I'm going to do it because I've had enough of feeding him like sweet potatoes and carrots, and it's just the same thing. And hopefully this meal plan is going to be so good, because then Darren can have different tastes. Yeah, it's basically what I do, but I mix like 5 veg, rather than this meal plan mixes 2 veg together, definitely of a meat and a meat or a fish or chicken for lunch, which I don't really do, and I haven't really introduced some fish yet, so it'll be a new start. Let's have breakfast, shall we, Darren? Yeah. Guys, Darren's asleep, and he's actually been down for quite some time now, which has been good for me because I got to edit 2 vlogs, and I'm going to upload both of them, which is great. And I hope that this is the last time that you guys can see 2 vlogs a day, because when I obviously don't edit, then it just means that you have more to watch in one day. There's so much ironing to do. I just hope Darren's down for another half an hour while I do the kitchen, because the kitchen is a mess and I need to do the kitchen first. Also guys, yesterday I had a really good footage of Darren doing DIY Christmas cards for you guys. That's if you want, but I somehow must have deleted it because I couldn't find the footages. But here they are. He's made some, well, that one's ripped, but here they are. He's made some Christmas cards for you guys. If you would like to exchange Christmas cards, I got the idea from Karen, by the way. If you would like to exchange Christmas cards, then comment below and I'll get back to you. I'll write to you privately and we can exchange cards. So these are looking great. He's got his own handprints and they're so sweet. But yeah, if you want one, comment below. It's so sad because Darren's awake. I did have a video of him doing it. Never mind, I've still got more cards to do, so I can film some more. Is he awake? No, I'm hearing things now. Oh, he is awake. Let's go and say good morning to him. Good morning. Hello. You don't need to start crying. I saw you. You got caught. You got caught looking at the camera, cheeky monkey, because you wanted Mummy to come and get you. Why are you pretending that you're lying down now? I know you're up, monkey. Get up. Get up. Guys, I've just literally sat down on my bottom right now. I was doing the dishes, the kitchen, and then I gave Darren some snack, but he didn't really have any. I gave him hummus and toast. Hummus and toast with some egg and some grapes, but he didn't have anything. I didn't want to feed him myself, so I just left it on the plate for him to eat. But he didn't really eat anything. He just had a bread. He was just holding it. But he didn't really eat much. All went on the floor instead. I'm going to play with him, read a couple books to him and do some of those stacking with him for a bit. And the ironing would have to stay for this evening because I don't have no time. It's 1 o'clock and I'm cooking Darren's dinner. Hoping to feed it to him at 1:30. Bad cough. Bad cough, huh? Oh, you're so cute. The amount of times Saturn, I say, he's so cute, you're so cute. It's so funny. Yeah, I would have to stay until tonight. 1:30 I'm planning to feed him his lunch and hoping to then nurse him and put him down by 2:30. But my in-law is coming to meet me today at 2 o'clock, well before 2, I think 10 to 2. So I'm planning to finish feeding him before 2 so that I can meet him. Got to do something for him and then quickly come home. Put Darren to bed by 2:30 so that he's up before I'm leaving to work so that I can nurse him. Yeah, guys, if you're having struggles with schedules, ooh, I've got this schedule that I'm following. It kind of relates to what I'm doing. Well, not relates, it kind of links with what I'm doing anyway. So I found a really good one. I think it was a Sleep Tight baby. Hold on, let me check. Don't want to be giving you wrong information. And also let's see which website. It's babysleepsite.com. so if you would like to have a look at some of those schedules, it's quite good. I've been following them since like Darren was 2 months, just to put Darren into a routine, and I think it's kind of led me into putting Darren into that kind of structure. And I'm also following Tracy Hogg's easy process as well. So it's easy, it stands for eat, asleep, easy, and then what's it? Exercise, and then it's your time, which is the mum's time. Obviously during my time I'm either editing or cleaning, so I don't really have exactly my time, but it has been working really well. I just want to show you guys Darren's food. So I've made him pasta, and this is his sauce. So there's onions in there, tomatoes, some vine tomatoes, they taste delicious. And I've got some onions, so onions, tomatoes, mushroom, and there was something else, chicken's in there. So waiting for that to cook and then give it to him. I've put his water, so it's just calling over here. There's some fine tomatoes. Yeah, anyway, so that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to play with him for a bit because I haven't really had a decent quality playtime with him. Let's play, darling. Darren's down for his second and last nap. Over there. Not sure if I'm filming it right, but in the meanwhile I'm just going to have some rest until my mum comes, and then I'm going to go to work, get ready and go to work. My father-in-law has just left as well, so I've done what we had to do together. He's just gone and I'm just going to lie down. In the meanwhile, I want to answer Kate's question. She asked she asked what the health visitors and I spoke about in Darren's 8th month check. The main two questions I had was one about breastfeeding, that I don't want to breastfeed anymore because I had enough, and I think that's kind of it kind of stops Darren from sleeping too much, in the sense where he keeps waking up at night. So I spoke about two things: one about breastfeeding, two about his sleep, because he still doesn't sleep throughout the night. He wakes up, and especially this week he's been up for about an hour or two, wants to play and then goes back down, so it doesn't really make sense. And I said that that's probably got something to do with because I'm breastfeeding, and all my friends that are breastfeeding say the same thing, that their babies still wake up, whereas the formula fed babies are still sleeping. So I'm not sure whether you're breastfeeding or formula feeding, but do comment below how your experiences are. My one is just horrible, so that's why I want to stop. And for what the health visitor said, that babies from 8 months onwards shouldn't really wake up for feeding. So he's not waking up because he's hungry, but he's waking up because he just wants to be cuddled, or he's just used to breast milk and he just wants to have that skin to skin. So that's what it is, and it's not because he's hungry, obviously, because they've started to have solids as well. And I said that I feel guilty because during the day I said that I work, and so when he does wake up in the evening at night, I do feel like I need to breastfeed because it feels like he doesn't have enough milk. And she said that if I'm giving half a cup of yogurt and cheese, about 2-3 portions of calcium a day, then he's taken his calcium intake. So he doesn't necessarily have to have milk. It can be yogurt or cheese and he'll still have the same calcium intake. And also I said that my baby doesn't have formula milk, so what can I do? Because he doesn't have it in the bottles. And she said that babies from 8 months on can have cow's milk, but not on its own. It has to be mixed with food or porridge or Weetabix or something. So, and that's what I've been doing. I've been using cow's milk, full fat cow's milk. It has to be blue bottle. In England, I don't know if it's the same colour code in anywhere else in the country, but it's a blue bottle, full fat cow's milk, and I've been giving it with porridge or Weetabix, which is working out quite well. And plus I've started to give him, well, I used to give him a lot of yogurt, but now I'm giving him the ready-made fruit yogurts because I think he likes it more. And yeah, I think that's just the reason why he likes it more. And it's kind of, you know, just there, isn't it? So even if I am going out, I know that I've got some yogurt to feed him with if I don't want to breastfeed him. I know it might sound a bit weird that I want to stop, but I seriously did have enough. I mean, I think I've done a good job by nursing him for about 8.5 months now. I mean, I still feel guilty. I have the mummy guilt, but I think we all do somehow, and it's just never going to go away. But health visitors did reassure me and said, you know, 8 months is a long time anyway. So and they said that we both need to like breastfeeding. If I don't anymore, then it's fine. Yeah, so that's the only things that we spoke about his weight. Babies are getting less fat when they're older because obviously they're more active, so they kind of lose those calories by being active. About his crawling, I said he doesn't crawl, and she said that he looks active and is moving his legs and arms, you know, as he should be, so that I should give him some more time and he'll do it on his own time. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's the 12th today, so 12 days later I'm going to go again and see what they say about his 9-month check. But that's about it, Kate. I hope that's helped you. I mean, every time I go and see a health visitor, I have like so many questions in my head, but when I'm asking the question, it's like I'm replying back as well. So I have the questions and I have the answers myself. But yeah, I hope that helps. But do comment below what your experiences are, whether if you're breastfeeding or formula feeding. I am kind of tricking him right now, so I sometimes give my breast, and I know I don't have that much milk supply left anymore. I don't have as much as I used to, but what I have right now, it's probably enough for him. But I'm tricking him, so sometimes I'll give the boob and then I'll have the bottle underneath, so I'll give the bottle as well so he gets used to it and not chewing it. We'll see how things go, you know. Some days I'm like, oh God, I need to do this. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, just leave it to time. Things will happen when it needs to happen. Anyway. Gosh, when I'm quiet, it feels like I've spoken for so long. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any, I'm going to take some rest before Darren wakes up. It's 3 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock, and guess who's home? Guess who's home? Say hello, Grandma. Hello. Hello, aşkım. Anam, bunny. Kim geldi? Boy. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. Okay, guys, I'm going to go work now. I'll see you guys at night. Say night-night. I'll see you later. Guys, I'm home and I'm so tired and I'm ill. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing, you started laughing. Come on, I'm watching my film.
I'm so cold. I'm ill. I'm gonna end it here. It's probably been a short one, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.